Hello, in this tutorial video, you guys will be learning how to make your own homemade lava lamp from everyday materials you can find in your household. To do this, you're going to need the following materials: a hot plate, preferably an electronic, petroleum jelly, a pan, and 2 spoons, 90% alcohol. In this video, I'll be using pure grain alcohol and a glass jar. I got the pure grain alcohol from Fragrance Factory and it's 95% isopropyl alcohol. The first step is to turn up the electric oven to melt the petroleum jelly. This will serve as the lava. So, we just need to wait for the pan to get hot. To check if the pan is hot, you can sprinkle a bit of water. If the water evaporates or sizzles right away, then that means the pan's ready. Now, take your petroleum jelly and scoop it out on the pan. The petroleum jelly should melt right away, so you should just wait for it to melt into a liquid. While waiting for the petroleum jelly to melt, you can take your alcohol and put it in the jar. The jar shouldn't be filled, it should be at least 3/4 full. This is to leave space for water and air so that the mixture doesn't put too much pressure on the container and break. Now that the petroleum jelly is melted, it's time to pour it into the alcohol. Slowly pour the hot petroleum jelly into the container. You should see that it's not mixing and it's gonna suddenly cool down the petroleum jelly and turn it into a wax-like substance. This is perfectly normal. Just to make it easier for the jelly to be heated, you can put a small piece of metal like a screw to aid in the conducting of heat into the container. You can just place it in the middle of the mixture. Now, take the mixture and put it on the hot plate. You should wait for it until the wax-like substance melts into the oil that we saw in the pan a while ago before pouring it into the alcohol. As you can see here, some parts of the wax have already turned back into oil and are starting to bubble. You see the screw starting to bubble as it helps in conducting the heat. Now that the petroleum jelly is fully melted inside the container, you can start and take small amounts of water and put it inside the container as well. This will help balance out the specific gravity of the melted petroleum jelly and the alcohol. The water allows the melted jelly to rise while the alcohol allows it to sink, thus giving us the lava lamp effect. And now you have your completed lava lamp. You just need to put light underneath it and it's good to go. But what are the scientific concepts behind this simple yet mystifying product? The simple yet clever concept behind this lava lamp is no more than the principle that when an object is heated, its molecules expand and move around more, thus allowing the lava to rise since its molecules are expanding and making it less dense than the liquid mixture. However, the so-called lava sinks since it is cooled well enough to a point that it is more dense than the mixture. This is why we add water, so as to balance out the density between the lava and the alcohol. Another important scientific concept here is heat transfer, more specifically through conduction. The screw inside the jar allows heat to be conducted into the mixture and in contact with the lava, thus allowing it to perform the aforementioned behavior of rising and falling. So that's it. Follow these steps to create your own homemade lava lamp.